It's a hot one in Arizona, man. Like, let me tell you a little story when I first moved here to Yuma about 5 years ago. Thought I'd be here a couple weeks. Well, like what I said earlier, I would end up staying 5 years still here now. I'm practically the mayor of Chiropractor Town. I could tell you where they're all located, what part of town. My mom wasn't like a broken Lego. She went bi-weekly. So anyways, when I came down here, I moved in her house for like 2 weeks. In the beginning, I was shopping for a fifth wheel because I didn't want to live with my mom, but I had to while I was trying to find a fifth wheel. She was snoring. It was like sleeping. I mean, it was like... It was bad. It was like sleeping next to a possessed freight train that needed an exorcism. She sounded like the Walking Dead. Like, come on, her snoring was so bad. I was on the couch, and her, watching TV in the morning, and her snoring was like surround sound coming through the walls, and I'm like, oh. Good Lord. So, anyways, thank God for Mary Jane. She came to my room every night. Me and my mom, we were potheads. But anyways, I would always make a big batch of brownies for me and my mom, and I would eat a brownie just enough to make me tired, like 100 milligrams. Next was like unconsciousness. That was the only way for me to be able to deal with them 2 weeks of living with my mom. So, anyways, I tried to show her, how to smoke, how to do a bong rip. So we got out the bong, and she couldn't grasp the whole, because I showed her, and she couldn't quite grasp it. So I did it. I did one, and I got the smoke filled up. I said, put your lips on there, pull out, and let the smoke, just suck. So she did, and she was, I mean, she was coughing for, literally like 5 minutes straight, and then she was like, then she was walking like the living dead. She was out. Well, anyways, me and my mom had the same sleep schedule. We go to sleep at freaking 8 o'clock. So, a lot of time we were up at 4 in the morning. And but sometimes I didn't know if she was up. I'd just let her get her sleep. So anyways, I got up one morning, made my coffee, and I marched in, my bed, the living room, and, turned on the TV and made it real low. And next thing you know, I hear this. So I get up. Down the hall. Sounds like, I was like, oh, I'm trouble now. I'm trying not to laugh, so I hurry and come back to the living room. Come back. 30 minutes go in. 30 minutes go by, right? And I still hear the. I'm like, what? I was like, is Mom having a tantric yoga session with a power drill? Come on, I was like, oh shit. So, I marched up to the door again. I was like, listen to the door, see what she was doing. She's like, Travis, you can come in. Is that you? So, I got up, and then I was like creaking through her door, and I was like, are you dressed? And she's like, yeah, I'm dressed, I'm covered up. And I was like, okay. So I'm walking in, and it's like I'm creeping in slowly, like entering a haunted freaking house. And there she is, laying as peaceful, reclined, got her legs down. She's laying on a full vibrating German bed, a medical bed, so I was like, whoo! I was like, Mom, you should have told me you had a vibrating bed. You never told me that. She never told me that. And she was up like this, her back was up, she was like, and I was like, oh shit. I was like, I'm so glad. I thought I was going to need therapy and holy water. Yeah. It was pretty crazy. But anyways, that is it for today. If you like the skit, like, subscribe, and comment. And there will be a lot more to come.